Hey guys, back again with another video, and today this is more impromptu. I just moved all the blankets and stuff off the bed, moved it out the way. So I wanted to share my experience with Scorpion helmets and the new helmet I just got that I'm hoping is just a bad one and that they're not all like this because I'm getting a little concerned. So personally, my first helmet was the Scorpion XO700. It was this very helmet. The blue visor, you can see I have blue on all of them except for the ruby that we have on the side. This one, I just loved it. It was perfect. But when you look, I kind of flex. There's no flexing. This helmet's 10 years old. Everything is still solid. The glue still holds up. You know, the bottom, obviously the neck, this little piece came off. I got some glue and put that back on, like the whatever type of glue it was I bought and fixed that. I've taken this out and washed it God knows how many times. It's so easy. It's nice to keep your helmet clean. I live in Texas. It's very hot, so at least once a month, once a quarter, I take it out. Been on the track with this helmet plenty of times, no problems. Here's another of the same model, XO700. Different design. It was the Chameleon. Beautiful helmet. The Scorpion. And different lighting. You can see it changes color, and then it just really pops. So then the R2000 came out, and I call this one Vector because I just love it. I get so many compliments on this helmet. It probably doesn't show up good on camera. It's more of a teal and black, and so it's just beautiful. I get a lot. But again, this helmet is probably 6, 7. I don't know. All these helmets are older, right? They're older models. So as you can see, there's nothing wrong. All the glue is still tight. The pump still works in all these helmets. Um, Again, I've taken these apart and washed. You can see this one, just the sweat of Texas. It's been washed tons of times, but the reflector, kind of faded off. I personally don't like the reflector anyway, but it's fine. It's done its job and it's done great. And here's the other one that I had on the track just yesterday, so it's dirty as can be. But again, you can see the build quality. Everything is great. I'm happy. So then I went for the R1 because again, I love their top, quote unquote race helmet. I love it, right? So I get the R1 Air finally. I couldn't find a design that I liked. As you guys can tell, I love blue. All my helmet visors are blue. All my helmets are blue. This one's kind of the fluke of the bunch where it's there, but there is some blue up top. It's whatever. I was trying something different just with that one. This one I got the black. I talked to some friends. They're like, hey, we can get decals or whatever vinyl they use for cars or something, and we'll make a design and we'll do it ourselves to make it look a lot like this guy, just a lot like this, but on this one. So when I looked at the designs, the problem they had, and we're just going to call it out, Scorpion, stop putting EXO all over the helmet. It's tacky. It looks crazy. R1, you could put it on there, but it doesn't need to be everywhere. It looks tacky. It looks crazy. On these, you can see they kept it really light. It's on the front, but the rest is your designs. It looks fast. It looks fun. Even this one, Scorpion's in the front, but it's not done inappropriate. It looks nice. Even here, it's on the front, but you don't even notice it. You're so busy looking at the rest, and that is a tagger design, but you barely even notice. You're so caught up in the rest of the helmet. They need to get back to doing that. If they need a designer, hell, reach out to me. I work in IT. I'll get one of my IT designer guys. They'll love to do a contract, something on the side to work with you all and do something really cheap and affordable to get your designs back to that fun, almost Icon level. Icon is known for their cool looking helmets. Let's call it what it is, right? HJC really stepped their game up and they have really, really good looking helmets. So the shape is fine. I got the black. We're going to touch it up, but my concern is the build quality. So when you look close, I'm going to try to get this in here. You can see there's a gap there. And this just came right now, like 30 minutes ago. There is a clear gap, and I'm going to point it with my hand. So now you can see, and there's one more in the middle if I get the light right. I'm using my pinky if I want to, but just barely pushing down. You can see it going up and down. Like the glue here inside is not so tight. Here I can slide mail, like a letter under here. You can see the glue inside, like in there. And over here, you can see a big glob of glue in there on the inside, but it's clearly, I'm not going to scoop it, but my nail fits, right? Like it's not even trying to hide that, hey, this is not glued down properly, and even the front here, barely touching, it's flexing. It's not really glued that well. The back, back here is, that one's a little loose. This one is fine. I'm hoping it's the seller, or it's just, like I said, I got the bad one in the batch. That happens. It's not a big deal. I'm obviously a fan of the brand, so I'm not bashing their leadership and everything else, but something's up. And we also got to talk about the shield replacement mechanism. So I'm going to slide this guy out the way because he's probably going to get returned, and I don't want any problems. Let's pull the 700 out, and I'm sorry if I'm giving you motion sickness, but bear with me. Here's the helmet. This old school one, you would twist it. Kind of hard to do with one hand. You would open it first, all the way open. You just twist, and essentially it kind of pops out. And again, with one hand, it's kind of hard to do, right? But it would just pop out, and you didn't have any problems. And this is my kid's helmet now. They ride all their little scooters and electric cars on that stuff on these things, so I'm not worried about it. My current track helmets that I use for now, nice switch right here. Boom. That was one-handed. Came right out. You can see the mechanism doing what it needs to do. You can see the alignment groove on the top, the alignment groove on the bottom. So when you go to put it back, it's open all the way. Just kind of fit it right in there. And again, I apologize one hand. I'm sorry, guys. Boom, it clips in. You close it and it locks it. You have zero problems. This is your lock switch, so it can't open. You know, if you have a crash or something, it won't fly open on you. You can pull it down to get a little gap of air. You know, really well designed. You know, really well made. No problems. There was a point where, I forgot what happened, but on one of these 4 helmets, this piece broke. Something happened. I got on their website, ordered another set of these, install it. It's a basic screwdriver. You don't have to tighten it. Basic install, no problem. This one though, the visor is, I love the front entry. This is perfect. Like, I'm so glad they did this. HJC has, and this is better than HJC. Like, it is so much better. When you go to get it off, the same release, but you know, it comes out easy enough. You can see it's got a nice carbon look. It's perfect. Time to put it back in, and that's when the problems start. You know, again, I'm going to return this. I'm not going to be messing with it and roughing up this plastic, right? But, you know, I guess you have to push it here to lock it. Maybe I just had to break in. I don't know. But I did it 3 times earlier, and I was having, again, not trying to break it because I might return it. So I was being delicate, but, and these are broken in. So maybe it's me. I'm going to, again, just, that is what it is. But I mean, the inside is beautiful. The medium is just like the medium in all of these. The mouth is a little bit closer. Nothing to bother you. You know, I've wore it around the house and it fit just fine. I'm so happy that, you know, everything's good in that respect. It's, you know, again, just as soon as I saw this, because, you know, we're going to be putting vinyl on, so I'm looking, okay, where am I going to lay out my design? How are we going to do this? And then when I looked, I don't know if I brushed it, but I kind of looked and like, wait, that's not glued down. And you look at their other helmets, given that I have 4 of them, there is no gaps or imperfections. Like this on camera looks big. There is no floating. That is to the bone. And this is years old. This has been in Texas heat, 101 degrees, no problems. It's been, you know, you can see this guy. This is old. The kids have definitely probably, they don't tell me, but they definitely probably dropped it or just rolled it on the concrete. You know, just get, you know, kids are getting their gear on. They're so excited. They'll just, things happen. But again, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know it. You know, nothing's coming off, nothing's creaking. And this thing is probably, that's more than 10 years old. It's really served the test of time. You know, they've done a great job. But I'm a little anxious about this, that how long is this going to hold up? And am I going to have to start buying helmet glue to put it back together? I don't know what to do. So I'm definitely thinking about reaching back out to the seller. I bought it through Amazon, so I feel really good about that. From some cycle shop from up north US. So I feel very confident that Amazon's going to take care of me. That's why I did this, because I was looking for the solids since I couldn't find any of the colors, and all they had, only person that had the black really was this store and maybe one other. So in my size, put it that way, they had other sizes, but not in medium. So yeah, that's my concerns. So I'm kind of worried about. This is, like I said, impromptu, and I know I'm rambling, so I'm gonna hop off of here, but I'm hoping this is just a fluke and that I can find another medium, either in black or just Scorpion, please go back, give some more blues, like, or just give us more these designs, you know, bring back that feeling of fast and racy and just, you know, we wear your helmet for safety, obviously, but let's be honest, we wear it to be looked at. This just is what it is. It's a look. When you're on a sport bike, you're riding for a look. I don't care what anybody says. You don't even think about it because you had the helmet for so long. When you first get it, you know, I mean, I was really surprised how many compliments I got for this helmet. It happens all the time. This one, it just, you know, yellow isn't even my color, but it just looks really good. You know, we got to step it up, Scorpion. Get your name off the stuff. Get EXO out of the way. Get R1 out of the way. Keep it light and simple. Look at this. You barely notice the Scorpion unless you're looking for it. You're so caught up in the design and everything else, you really don't even notice it. This guy, again, I have the lights on, but in front of me, you can't tell, but this is practically invisible till the light hits it, and it's like, oh wow, that is really nice, and it pops, it looks beautiful. There's actual scorpions on it. It just really fits the brand. This one, you know, it just is what it is. It looks really good. So you guys have a great product. Like, this helmet is super light compared to the other helmets. You just got to step it up on your designs ASAP. Check out the manufacturing, the build quality. You know, again, I may have a dud, who knows, but I would hate for this brand to run into trouble. And I'm trying to release this video to help you guys, not to hurt, so that way, because I'm a fan. And yeah, thanks for watching. All right, bye.